Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Episode number 31. Us four.
Sure about the number?
Unfortunately. What did I say?
Sure about the number?
Oh, screw you, man. It's like, oh, before recording. Wait, what's the number? I don't know the number. It's too difficult. Difficult. It's like, oh, man. It's because you lost 30 kilograms of weight. And I'm like, okay, I'll be nice to you. Because that's a pretty impressive accomplishment. Here he is, throwing me off my game.
Hey.
Damn you.
And here is our traditional recap of everything we talked about before we started recording.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's talk about those stuff. Because we do talk about things. It's like we are friendly with each other. We talk about stuff beforehand, before we do this.
No,
I don't
really?
believe that.
Really?
No.
Wow.
Okay, I secretly hate you all. I'm just here for the money.
What's money?
What money? What?
Oh damn!
What money? What?
It's all in bitcoins now, so it's what I used. Okay. I had like a funny intro. It's like, let's talk about girls, songs, and music, because that made sense. It was the best thing I had. It's like, never mind, because that was
That's been thrown out. That has
chaos.
been yeeted out the window like a couple
Chaos.
seconds ago. So yeah.
chaos. Because we have a lot of fun things to talk about. Mostly
Yeah.
girls. I mean, what else do we do?
Not
Songs, because we have quite a lot, and music because. But not entirely.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I thought that was funny. I mean, I tried,
Hey.
I tried. Speaking of trying, the girls from AKB definitely tried.
Oh, yeah.
With their 59th single. See that number I do know.
Hey.
Moto Kare Desu. If I did not write that down, I would have forgot, because sometimes you remember a title and sometimes it's like I don't know. I don't know why this title doesn't stick with me. I don't know. It's
Moto
like,
Kare Desu, or basically
it seems so
explosion.
simple.
Yeah.
It seems so simple, but like, difficult. It's too difficult. I don't know. Blame me. I don't
It
know.
is what it is, right?
I know 59 single. I know who is in it, but the title, I know. Blame me. But finally revealed pretty quick. Thanks again. They're keeping it consistent. You never know. They had a year-long break, year and a half.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's happy that they're consistent again. Out of all the groups, they tend to have a consistent schedule. So
Nice.
yay.
Yay.
And it was released as a performance before, obviously.
Yeah, it was on Countdown TV, I think. Was it Countdown?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Countdown.
3 people say yes, so it must mean
Yes.
that it's correct.
Hey.
But I did not watch it again until the MV came
MV,
out.
ah.
And MV came out pretty quickly, but maybe that's me.
Yeah.
And it's
yeah. Was it
it's,
quick? It took a while though, to be quite honest.
Because it was first Countdown, then Sayonara Mori-san, the live show, then
Yeah.
we got the MV.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It took a while actually, yeah, so...
okay. But maybe it was for me quick, but I don't know. It's weird. Either way, we have it. It's interesting.
Hee-chan.
But Hee-chan. Now talk about Hee-chan, Maria.
Hee-chan entered it with her beautiful purple hair, like, really suited her. Had been missing
Also
her
fit
with dyed
the
hair.
MV. Also fit
Yeah.
the MV.
Yes. And, really suited it with Nacha next to her with her pink hair.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes.
It's a match.
And I really like I'm going to talk about the song first, then music video. Really like the song. The takara takara takara
Yeah.
sticks in your head, like, really nice. The lyrics, well, good thing I don't understand Japanese, so I don't have to think about them. But, they're generic. Not bad, actually. They're not bad. They're just generic.
Yeah, but
know.
that's mostly the case lately, so yeah.
Yeah, so, it's okay. But the song overall, I really like. It has, like, a rap-ish part that I wouldn't
Yeah.
really call rap.
It's not really rap,
But
to
it
be quite
sounds good.
honest. Yeah, if it
Super
were rap,
short.
yeah. If it were rap, it would have been as bad as Green Flash, I would say. So it's not
Yeah.
really rap, so...
Yeah, plus that gave us a fantastic Yuna unison moment.
Yeah,
So-
true.
Yeah, and yeah, song really like it. Have been listening to it a lot. The music video some people complain about it. I like it. I think it suits the song. It shows off the choreography, which is the intent.
Yeah.
I think
Version.
the sound of a song, I couldn't really imagine them acting for it. And the light show was really cool. Okay?
Yeah.
The light show was really cool. It obviously a lot of money and effort was put into it. So it had a lot of cool shots. I think I saw everybody, which is really nice if you are able to, properly see all the members in the senbatsu. Like Momoka, for example, had a really cool shot that
Yeah.
I kept replaying. Yeah, I saw everybody. Honestly, I was even surprised by how little I saw Zuki and Eri. It's because they are popular members and they were not shown more than the other members.
Or
I'd
Yu
say.
for that matter. Like Yu
Yeah.
didn't,
Yeah.
except for that one part where she's in front, you don't really see her that much.
Yeah.
No, that's surprising me because Yui was one of those I would so-called push members, but
But
I'm
I
maybe,
respect the show all members mentality.
Yeah, same,
Like,
same here.
yes.
Of course, yep.
Uh-huh.
Keep that going, please. And the choreography is really cool. I really like the ground kick, so to say.
Oh yeah, that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
know what you mean.
Then there's the part in the pre-chorus. The second pre-chorus is where they do like a body wave and then bounce down. That's a really cool part in the choreo that I really, really, really like. And
If you were
Yeah,
to
that's-
compare, which choreo was harder to train or to learn? Would it be Uza or Moto Kare Desu?
no idea.
Hmm.
No idea.
think-
Because I would say Moto Kare Desu choreography is better executed than the Yusa choreo, but that could also be, the difference in the time they got to practice.
Well, that might be
Also
the case.
true.
Yeah, that might
Yeah,
be the case.
that's
Yeah.
probably that's probably that. So I think it's really hard to compare. And I would also like to address the people who are complaining about 2 dance songs in a row. Dance is not a genre. It isn't. Nemo Hamuruma and Moto Kare Desu don't sound anything alike. The
Nope.
concepts are nothing alike. Beforehand, we had multiple cute songs in a row. Where people were complaining, but not this much, So calm down. It's okay. Dance isn't a genre.
No, exactly.
It isn't.
There's an F.
The most complaints I've seen was basically people complaining it's supposed to be K-pop, but those
It's
people
not.
don't know what
It's-
K-pop is in general. So yeah.
I've seen people also compare. I would say literally it is more similar to other AKB songs
Yeah,
than
same.
to K-pop.
Exactly.
Name one K-pop song that sounds like that. Because I've been a K-pop fan for 8 years, and I can't name a single one. Meanwhile,
Right.
people are throwing around, this is similar to Morning Musume, this is similar to this and that AKB song, like...
Yes. Basically,
Rant
people ranting because they want to rant. Basically, yes. So.
I just think people, too many J-pop fans are just think that if something has been or worked with K-pop, it is now tainted by the touch of K-pop. Because they also complain about the choreographer who has worked with BTS once
Yeah,
before.
exactly.
And the choreographer is Japanese.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
what?
does he have to pick? Oh, I can only work with this one industry. He has worked with BTS now, so he is utterly incapable of doing something that isn't K-pop. Like, what?
No, then he
Yes.
would suck at his job if that were the
Yeah,
case.
exactly.
So people, just because Hee-chan has been in K-pop doesn't mean she's irrevocably tainted.
Exactly.
She just likes to dance, okay, and dye her
know.
hair.
Yes.
I really miss
Don't
Team
agree.
8. I really miss Team 8 Yokoyama because she was also a pure dancer as well, and I would have
Yeah, she
loved to
would've-
see her perform
Yeah.
the song.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. All K-pop did was got Hee-chan addicted to hair dye. That's all it
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And she
Hey,
doesn't
what's
really have.
happening?
She really doesn't have her cheeks anymore that she used to have pre IS1. I would say they're not as apparent anymore, like they were in the past, basically. Yeah. So
I kinda vibe with that. I feel the same. It's not as prominent.
yeah,
Still cute though.
yeah. Still
Very
cute. Still cute.
Very cute.
Well, DX, what are your thoughts about this song then?
My personal thoughts was I really didn't know.
No,
what
I want your professional.
Okay,
thoughts.
let's take a political correct approach then. No, joking.
Go ahead.
No, personally, I didn't know what to expect actually, to be quite honest, because while Nemhama Rumor was enjoyable, it felt like the song itself lacked some, I don't know, punch, I would say. And I really wasn't too sure what to expect, so when I tuned into the live stream of that particular countdown performance, it was like, this is going to be interesting. And then they went the up-tempo route, which was really nice because it's been a while since AKB made a song like this, because
Yeah.
last up-tempo song I can remember was No Way Man, which I personally really liked, even though most of people didn't really like the song because not sure why, but I really liked it personally. In any
Sorry.
case, in any case, I really liked the song itself because up tempo, nice, I would say EDM style beat, and I didn't know what to expect from the MV, to be quite honest, because was it going to be like Uza, where it's going to be a separate dance MV along with the actual story MV? And when the MV got released, I was like pleasantly surprised because it really popped. The colors in the MV quite popped, especially if you put the resolution at 4K, which wasn't an option in the past with AKB. But when I saw it, everything popped. The song popped, the girls popped, and I'm glad they went with the more showcase MV instead of a storyline MV, because this song really is a dance song and MV really shows it, to be quite honest. So
Yeah.
all in all, I would say it's a really solid song from AKB finally. So it's been a while. So props.
Funny you say that. It's like, oh yeah, it's totally true. Like there wasn't really a story. Like Rumor before it, that had a story more or less. The one before
would
that, not really.
Also say to that, like Rumor, like had a story-ish music video. How many times have you watched the Rumor music video since
Exactly.
Once.
Exactly,
Um,
like
But I didn't really like it, so.
Point.
so it's like show us the dancing. That's always fun to see, and we had cool shots of the girls where they were looking really good.
Yeah, I'm also quite happy with the actual release of I would say overall dance MV, so you can see the whole group in action and not have the separate shots of the members, but the overall shot, which is really nice to see as well. So
Yeah. Also, a comment about the music video shooting though. The members were talking about like, oh my god, the filming for this music video we ended early. Like, has this ever happened before? Like, oh
Yeah,
my god,
early.
what is this?
But
Good
I am
round.
curious though, because since Hee-chan probably has taught the other members the choreo, how much of a drill sergeant has she been during that time?
A lot.
Because knowing
So
her,
many of them have mentioned it. So many of them have mentioned it. It's like she calls out everyone. Like Na-chan has mentioned it, and all
You
of them
get in.
just- Yes.
During the show, yep, that's true.
Yeah. During the Sayonara Mori-san show, Yukirin was even like, Yukirin and Hee-chan had this conversation where they were like, ooh, is Yukirin dancing well? And Hee-chan was like, I'm sure when I am 30, I will not be dancing this well.
oh
And,
wow,
and
I was
kept
like,
repeating
wow.
that. It's like, oh no, this isn't an insult. This is a compliment. When I am in my 30s, I will not be this
It
good.
was-
oh,
By saying that, it made it a little bit worse.
that's Hee-chan still being Hee-chan. Yeah, she hasn't
Yeah.
changed. She hasn't changed.
It's a compliment. It's a compliment.
Hee-chan
was
hasn't
funny.
changed. Hee-chan still hasn't changed. So yeah.
So that's good. Meta, what are your thoughts?
I like that it's colorful. I like that Monaca is in the Zambatu. And you can just give me a whole. I know they're releasing like the solo dance videos now every day. So, give me Monaka's version of that,
Yeah.
please.
Oh
And
man.
Yes.
But
And
no.
you can see Monaka too, multiple times.
I am like Monaca is back row in the
Oh, wow.
Zambatu and still had at least one fantastic solo shot when they're in between those poles dancing. And I'm just so happy for her because she can actually go and look at this and say, I am there, that's me, you can see it's me, I'm not just some blip in the background
Oh
where you need
wow.
like binoculars to see me.
Flashbacks to the No Way Man Find Me You project. Like,
Oh yeah. Oh
Oh,
god. Now you're mentioning something. Yeah, it was like
yeah.
2 or 3 seconds at the most.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
no,
just-
you couldn't see that. There was like a moment where you could see her hair, a moment where you could see her blurry, and a moment where maybe it
But-
was her hand.
Yeah, I
Like-
remember having to put the No Way Man MV in my video editor and just going frame by frame by frame,
Yeah.
basically.
looking.
So,
Oh, I see her hand. I see her foot.
Yeah,
oh, I
basically,
think
yeah.
that's her eye.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, so thanks AKB for showing us Manaka. Yes.
And I think like the light show, it's the first time I saw the MV, I didn't pay that much attention to all the things that were going on because I was like, oh, there's Hichan, this dance is cool, Monaka, oh, it's Monaka, where's Monaka now?
Yeah.
Looking. But the second time, viewing
Oh,
it
wow.
again, just looking at the lights, how in sync they are with the members when they're dancing, and how they accentuate the performance, making it stand out even more
Huh?
with the way it works, it's so cool. And those ribbon things that's in the
Yeah,
background.
those
I
are
didn't
awesome
realize that
actually. Yeah.
was humans for the longest time.
Yeah,
But
I
was
spotted the
busy looking at
Kurokos. Yeah, I
members.
spotted the Kurokos. Like, are they wearing Kuroko outfit? What the?
It was really cool, and this single is cool through and through. It's a cool AKB, and it's nice to see that again after having seen cute AKB for a long time, having seen none of AKB for a very long time.
Yeah, true.
That was funny.
Cool
Yep,
AKB is good.
Yeah, exactly. Back to the Uza time, I would say.
Well, hopefully the center can make it, and we don't need a replacement.
Yeah,
No
point
shade to
taken.
Mayu, love Mayu, but still, hope that doesn't happen.
Oh.
So
Colin, what do you think?
yeah, exactly. So I want to stretch. I'm very positive about this.
Huh?
I don't
What?
like the song, but I'm positive about it.
Fingers,
it's-
fingers.
No, that's the funny thing. If you point everything I say, it's all positive, really. So, but the song is not for me.
Ah.
I like that it's energized. It has it's
Yeah.
upbeat. It has a good beat. But I just not
It doesn't
phonetically.
click.
It doesn't click with me,
Ah, okay.
which is a shame. Because I really want to, even though I don't think that they could have changed everything or anything to change my mind. It's still like I still want an A-side single to put on my playlist. But
Yeah.
the rest,
Okay.
I'm still very positive about it. A major upgrade is quality. When it came to Rumor, it's like the MV and the costumes. I'm like, I forget this. This is B-side kind of material. This the MV popped. I loved the colors. I loved how it looked. It looked cool in a way that even I really enjoyed. I'm not prone to liking cool things unless it's a different kind of cool. I don't know. If you have guns, I'm like, yeah, guns.
Oh, whoa, what the?
Or sword fighting. That kind of cool. That's more like my style. But this, I really liked it. The costumes, I don't love the costumes, but the one thing I don't like about the costumes, it's a nitpick, I admit, but it's something I've always disliked with clothing. I don't like tears. I don't like the tears. It makes it look secondhand to me. I know it's a fashion thing.
Yep.
I know that it happens, but when I see it like something I throw away because it's so worn that I don't wear it anymore.
Yeah, it's actually
But-
it actually is a fashion thing because I got
I
a
know.
couple. Yeah.
I know, and it's like, yeah, I understand that, but it's just when I think of that, I think of clothes I throw away. Having said that, what I did like is that the clothes were unique. If I see these outfits on a stand, I know instantly it's this single. Whereas with Rumor, they were so bland and generic, and this one, I like them overall. I don't like that one thing, but I like them overall. I'm like, this is Moto Kare Desu. I will remember this. This is cool. What else do I like about it? It's cool. It's cool in a way that I also like it, but not quite a song that I would put on my playlist.
So the stance is not for me, but good for AKB.
It's I mean, I still think this is a quality MV. Like I look at this, and I'm like, this is quality, high quality MV with merit. I can't really say anything. This is not really. But
Right. I
Good.
would say there isn't a lot going on in the music video, but they really focused
No.
on what they were doing and
Exactly.
made sure they did it
Yeah.
well, which is so important. It's not half-assed about anything.
No,
Nope.
I could not say that. It has the merit, it has quality, they did a good job. It looked cool, it popped, it was nice. I love the colors, of course. I like colors. Give me a lot of colors and I'm happy.
Hey.
But even if they don't use it, it depends. Can like it, but hey, colors. I like colors. Oh, pretty. And it's kind of unfortunate. What I do think with the overall single is I really hope that the next single is going to be something different. Because I feel
Yes.
there's an emphasis on dance. I felt that Rumor also had an emphasis on
Uh-huh.
dance. And I hope that for the next one they do something different. I don't know what exactly. They could do a really slow song, or something just so different that I cannot give an example. But I hope that will happen. I don't want too similar. I like AKB for being always more or less something different each time.
Yeah.
So I hope that happens.
Yeah.
And if it's not, and I like it, hey, good.
Who do you all
Maria.
want for center next time? Because
Ooh.
I am
Oh.
team Erizuki double center. I just want a double center.
Double center.
You know what? Double center I will agree with because
It's been a while
long
since.
while.
Yeah, it's been a while actually. Yeah, so...
Nagai Goto, I think, was the last one. Or am I
Yeah.
But
misremembering?
don't give us Negagoto one more time. Like,
yeah.
no.
Oh man, the sleep
I-
song.
Like that one? It's very hypnotic for me. I'm like, I really
Yeah,
get
that's a
sucked
problem. It's hypnotic. No, no.
It's I really like. I remember it. I've not seen the MV or listened to the song in a long time. I instantly remember it. And if you ask me sing or hum Moto Kare Desu, I'm like, bye.
All
like,
you should do
"That's the
then
best."
is start saying Dakara and everyone will know.
And I'll be like, just do a silence, okay, nodding along. I'm like, don't look at me.
No,
Don't
for
look at
me, yeah, personally, I hope to see a single like #Sukinanda. I really love that song till this day.
That's my favorite song in like a long while. So that would be great. I mean, summer, you know.
Yeah, we're approaching summer basically. Yeah, not in the
And some
Netherlands,
groups
but,
are
yeah.
already doing summer stuff, so
Exactly.
that would be fun. If they would do a Sukinanda-esque single, I'd be down for it. That would be nice.
Gonna be
But still,
Mahopyeon. Who's gonna be
oh, I
center.
mean, speaking of centers, if it were to be Mahopyeon, that would be the best.
She's
I mean,
being
that would be
pushed,
like so
like
awesome.
not pushed, but she's being pushed
No.
now. And I could see it if
Yeah.
this push continues throughout the summer into the fall.
Oh yeah,
I think Mahopyeon is a likely candidate for a new center.
that would be cool.
Yeah,
I
makes
would
sense,
love
yeah.
to see a double center for the next single because it's been a while. I wouldn't pick Mahopyeon quite yet, but I really hope that by the end of the year, maybe that would be nice.
Or how about
Otherwise,
like Sayonara Crawl, like a quadruple center with all the captains or something like that.
No. Well,
I mean,
no, if it's a unit, I agree. If it's everyone, no, because we're gonna get to a four-way center later. But
it is, yeah.
it's tricky to pull off in a good way,
Yeah.
regardless of who's doing it.
I agree. That was a minor thing I had with one of the upcoming songs, but we'll get to that.
Strangely, I would also say, of course, I don't want a Yuna center right now. Like,
No,
I want
no,
it,
it's-
like, in theory, but, like, for next single, it wouldn't be right.
No.
It's
No.
just... Which
Monaco
is-
center.
The timing needs to be right for that.
Yeah. But it is kind of absurd we haven't gotten a Yuna double center yet. Like,
No,
not
management,
yet.
what
No.
are you doing? What are
And
you
they
doing?
know. They know. They know. But
Maybe they're just holding off still.
But we
Maybe-
didn't even
maybe.
get a Yuna center song or with Team 4 when they were in the same team.
True.
And now we have
True,
new
yeah.
teams and new team coupling songs coming.
It could be that Yuri just doesn't want to center.
Yeah,
That's
that
true.
could be it actually. Yeah.
I can see that. If there's someone like that, I would say it's Yuri. I
Yeah,
can
Yuri is still. I remember Yuri not wanting to be part of a Senbatsu in general back in the past, so
Yeah.
that makes sense. So yeah.
We'll see what happens. I hope for good stuff. Look forward to the team songs.
Yeah,
New
same here.
teams. That would be interesting. I wonder who they pick as center. Maybe
For Team K.
that would be cool.
Team K, yeah.
Or the captains, I would also don't mind, but who
Yeah.
they will pick,
Yeah.
because that's just nice. That's a simple pick. But who they would pick, that would probably be the center-ish kind of for that team.
Yeah,
who they
if it were up to
like.
me, since this is the first single with the new teams, I would say for the coupling songs, have the captain center then. Just because it's
I would
the
like
new.
that.
I like that.
That would
I'm
be-
pro that idea. Monaka
Of
Center.
course,
Yes.
Figures as much.
Give it.
sure.
Give it now.
I would agree. With Namin and Manaka, I'm like, okay, down, yeah, okay, give it to me.
New Neon Center. Yes, this we can do.
I'm Mion Sandra too. She's also great. I mean, people think of Tsubasa by you and I,
Yeah,
but there was
absolutely.
also that central exam song from a while ago, which I thought
Good.
was awesome. Like
Oh, yeah.
I still listen to that. I really love it.
You know, on
So
this
I know
topic,
based on that. Yeah.
Actually, I'm one thing I am sad about is I wish that maybe they released the album just a tiny bit later, because then we could have gotten like, imagine if the 17th gens debut right away with a song. Just
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
they are introduced to the group and it's just
True,
like
true, true.
they, you know, at their introduction they perform a new song. Like that would have been cool.
That would be
Yes.
cool actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have been
Yeah.
a smart smart choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have. I coincidentally I checked the page today and it's the main song, 4 team songs, and then Okada Nana gets a
A
single
solo,
song.
yeah,
So
yeah, solo song, yeah.
that would have been great because then you see
Yeah.
all the girls. It's just it would have been a smart choice. I wholeheartedly agree. It's
Yeah.
true. Unfortunately,
No.
we are the
It
only
isn't.
ones with a good idea.
Sadly.
Well, not us, but them not so much. So leaving Moto Kare Desu, we go to a classic. Everyone knows the title. AKB48 Team SH, Oogoe Diamond. Hey, I can be very quick with this. I love the costumes.
Yeah, same.
These costumes
Same.
are like these are
Yeah.
kind of my colors, except there's no red, but I still really like them. They're my favorite I've seen this year. So that's already good. It's a pity that there are not that many views on there. So if people have not checked out Oogoe Diamond,
How was the
Team
MV
SH,
though? What was the
watch
MV like?
it was cute. It kind of had that story too, but
Yeah.
not really a story. They were just like in a cafe and drinking, just having a little bit of fun. And then they had in studio, and that was my favorite part.
Yeah.
It-
Costumes.
The
it was
costumes,
kind
yeah.
of a little bit like Moto Kare Desu in that regard, where it's kind of flashy. They had these cool
Yeah.
swooping.
The swooping
angles,
shot,
and
yeah,
it's
the
like,
swooping shot was
whoa!
nice, yeah.
It was
I-
like I was in a roller coaster.
Yeah, I
But it
felt
was
like
nice.
were they using a drone, a high-speed drone for that filming because it
Probably.
was super fast actually. Yeah, so
Oh yeah.
The costume reminded me of MNL's River costume.
yeah,
I'd say.
yeah.
just blur.
Yeah, but really like them because yellow is such an underutilized color. Like it just is.
They just used it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think an entire yellow costume would have fit. Not quite. Not with the
Yeah.
MV. But I still like it.
Yeah.
So that's good. It was a cute single. I wouldn't
Yeah.
say whoa, but I liked it. I feel
It was
that-
enjoyable,
I
yeah. It
didn't-
was enjoyable.
And I didn't even have to stretch to make the music video lesbian, which is always a plus for me.
Yeah.
Like,
Figures.
otherwise, I have to do all these mind gymnastics, you know,
Oh,
just
boy.
to excuse stuff. But with this, no gymnastics needed.
Just good as is.
Yes.
Yes.
See that. Any more thoughts on Meta on Oogoe Diamond?
I like the costumes. I love the song, and yeah, it looked cool. Like it looked like what I like from an Oogoe Diamond, and I'd like to see if I could find some performances with that costume because I'd love to see them do that live.
Yeah.
I agree. DX, any more thoughts on Oogoe Diamond?
No, the parts that I wanted to mention was the high-speed drone style filming, but for the rest, everything has already been mentioned. So
I wanted the costume first and then that because that was like, whoa, okay, that happened. This is kind of
Yes.
neat. It's kind of neat. Maria, any more closing thoughts? Maybe. Yes,
Ogwa
so-
Diamond. Everybody likes Ogwa Diamond.
yeah,
Like,
it's a classic.
What
you
is
know,
there to say?
it's one of the
They did it
classics.
well.
So
It's like super short, but it's like we're all like it's wonderful done. You know, it's cute.
Well done.
We like the costumes. A little cool to watch. Team SH, minor, but hey, we appreciate you nonetheless. Even though we have not a lot to say about it, we still like it. Hey, that's good.
yeah, exactly.
Speaking of good, question mark, little question mark. NGT48, yes, that group. Stop! Don't click away! Don't click away! Please don't. We can still give them a chance because it's about NGT auditions. We have talked about it a little bit before because Maria, explain why.
They have had showrooms for their new generation auditions. Me and Netta watched them. Had a lot of fun because, I've always thought that after the scandal, NGT should have just, kicked all the members, maybe kept a few, but demoted to trainees and just new generation instantly. Like, I feel like that's what they should have done. But we're getting a new generation now, and the girls seem really cute. One of the girls, especially, was just rocketing ahead in views.
Yeah.
Wow.
She was like over 1,000 views in the lead.
You would say.
Hmm?
What was about her that people were
Yeah.
drawn to her?
No idea. She was cute.
Yeah.
She's
It
cute.
was
People were like
funny.
darting,
had
and they're like,
this-
"Oop, that one."
And she had this slightly shy-ish vibe to her, I think.
Yeah.
Ah,
She wasn't. I don't think she was actually shy, because especially after I compared it to this one Sakurazaka member who was shy and her showrooms, after that I compared, I was like, no, this NGT potential girl isn't shy, but she had the vibes as if she was shy, and I guess people like that.
I fight with that. I can understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I would like number 7 with the short hair.
Yes.
She was
very
fun.
cute. And Sunny, please. She wasn't in the showrooms, but
Yes.
we were told not all of the potential members were in the showrooms. The showrooms weren't, mandatory. So still Sunny, please. From SGO.
Ex-SGO member Sunny, we're talking
Yeah.
about.
Please,
Yeah.
SGO. One
that
of
would
our
be-
SGOs, please. Girls, please. Remain. Please.
That would be really nice. I still I'm not really into NGT. I've never really been, but I still look for even SGO kinda.
Yeah.
So they had some really fun MVs.
Yeah.
But it's like
Me-
I am curious if she passes.
Me
That
and
would be
Meta
interesting.
Me and Meta have been joking throughout all this that like if Sunny makes it, like that's what NGT needs to make us,
Yes.
want to pay attention to them again.
If
Makes
Sunny
sense.
makes
Makes
it,
sense,
then
yeah.
we will go back to supporting NGT full time.
all the reasons that you need. Why not more?
Yeah.
And then we can
Yeah.
follow number 7 and 15 and see how they do. But we might check them out anyways, because their showrooms were interesting, were
Yeah.
fun. And there were some, like, the usual ones where they don't show the face because the members are a lot younger. There was one
Yeah.
that sounded so young. I think there was maybe a 13-year-old or
No, I
something.
think she was 12.
Oh yeah, she was 12, that's what it was.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
I
she
mean,
had like really quite short showroom as well, but she sounded so young.
Yeah.
I mean, in the past with 16 Gen, I remember that they did not show the faces, but the ones that didn't, that's usually a disadvantage. So
They definitely didn't get as many views, but
Yeah.
the really young Sunny one got a lot actually. Like I think she got more than somebody who did have their face out. So
we hope
Yeah,
that
exactly.
would be really nice. A really interesting. It would be a first. I like to see it. I would be interested and see what happens afterwards if she joins. Would she be center for the 7th generation? What's the number
Third.
generation? Third. Why do I think 7? I don't know. The 3rd generation for NGT, if they would do a song or be a B song, BB, on a single, and then maybe have her as center. I'm curious. Like I would like to see her join one, and I am curious afterwards how they will utilize
Yeah,
her.
I'm very curious about that
she
because
does speak Japanese. I'm pretty sure.
She does.
She
She
does.
studied
I think
Japanese.
yeah,
And
If
I think
Matron
really
can do it,
fun.
because
like,
to be quite
Not
honest,
really
yeah,
following. Like you have foreign members. There's Nozawa Arena.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
true.
Of course.
Foreign members are possible. They are good. Please accept Sunny.
we tend to always point out, the for halfies, sorry, because there is a connection usually because they were English in part.
Yeah,
But we'll definitely, if she joins in, if we talk about NGT, which I mean, their recent single, awesome. See, that's a title I remember, but that's not really fair. That would be nice, you know. So that we'll see. I hope the best for Sunny. Who knows what this new generation will bring for NGT. So I look forward to that.
Yeah, same.
Speaking of things to look forward to, the summer is one thing to look forward to, and BNK48 has released a summer single, like a real summer single, and wearing summer-ish clothing. Sayonara Crawl, the original AKB, is Mizuki.
Yep.
You know, they're all wearing very colorful, bright, vibrant, flower, rose-ish bikinis.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, BNK, how are you going to tackle that? Which I'm kind of curious. But they did it well, if you ask me. It has summer vibes, though I would have liked a little bit more. Maybe it's me. I felt it was a little bit cloudy.
Yeah, but
Maybe
that's the weather, you
maybe that's
know.
me.
Can't really.
It's like
Yeah.
I wanted a little bit more vibrant summer vibes.
Sometimes weather just don't. Sometimes just the weather says no, you know.
Yeah, that's true. But they still gave off a very nice summer aesthetic. I really like their costumes. I love the skirts with blue accentuations. It's really cute. They all look really cute. They don't need to do that much for
Yeah.
that, but they worked. I really liked it anyway. Very fun. The weirdest thing, well, weird in a positive way, where if I were to say my favorite shot was a sundown towards the end where it reflected on the sand, though I think they were very, very close to ocean, lake.
Yeah, I think so.
One or two, and the sun reflected on the sand. And it's like that was, and the camera was quite high, and it's like that's a really cool shot, and it's like a little bit weird that a sundown part would be my favorite thing in a summer MV, which I wouldn't normally associate with, which is a little weird. But I still really liked it. Something that we brought up a little bit briefly, and this was something I did point out, and it's not their fault. It is when you have 4 centers, and I like that they had, you know, a first gen, second gen, third gen BNK,
Yeah.
and the CGM
CGM,
member.
yeah.
When you're gonna do it, this is the time to do it. I still felt, as much as I thought music was great, it's a little bit too much. Where it's like I want 2 is the best. You know, you can focus on them. Because it almost looks like a unit, and whenever there's an AKB song, though I would say all the girls or all the groups have this, there are parts in the song where it's just a couple of girls singing, mostly just standing there, and it's like it gives off that vibe, and it doesn't make them stand out as much as opposed to say 1 or 2 that are supposed to be the centers. It's minor.
Ah.
I'm like, it's not their fault. It's the one song where it's like that. It's a weird choice, but it works for this, you know, for the Sousenkyo. I'm like, sure, why not? Have it once. Didn't bother me that much with the AKB, so why here? Maria.
I would also say with the quadruple center, it's, well, you know, the idea itself is a bad one, but it was executed the best it can be. I would say, in the Sayonara Crawl music video.
Oh yeah.
Because I really don't think like there was 1 or 2 centers who shone above the others, or like, you know, I really think like all of them felt center, to put it like that.
Makes sense.
You know, none of them overshine the others. I love the costumes, absolutely adore the best costumes any 48 group has had in a long time, in my opinion. Like both of the costumes they had in the music video, both the blue, like with a lot of layers. Really, really like that one. Like I already liked it from the teaser pictures, etc. We got. I love how it's like lacy, but not too lacy. It has blue elements to it, but it isn't like, you know, too bright blue. Absolutely love that. And then I love the other costumes we got in the music video, which was where collared top, white skirt, except for the centers who were all pink. Love that. The colors were absolutely stunning, especially the light blue one, but also all the colors. Really, really beautiful.
I agree.
Although in here, I would say the centers got the short end of the stick because I really like the white skirt
Oh.
with the collar top. So I actually liked the not center costumes more than the center costumes.
Oops.
You know, but they all looked really well, and I do like how they separated the centers from the others with the costume, like really noticeably, while the costume still had, you know, a very uniform feel to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another detail to note is a lot of time with beach singles with AKB that always bothers me. On the sand, you can see how many tribes they shot.
Yeah.
Not
the
the first
BNK
time I've
Yeah.
heard that. Yeah.
You can see the sand has been all just
Trampled, yeah,
you know,
trampled, yeah.
But on the BNK version, they danced on sand that had like waves wash onto it, so you
Yeah,
couldn't,
you couldn't
notice,
notice it, yeah.
nearly as much.
Less. It
So
was
that
very less.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, if you looked, a lot less. You know, you could still see some prints, but so much less. It was so much less noticeable. So that's a little detail that I really like.
I wonder if that was accidental or on purpose. I don't know. It's like, I as much as I love them, I'm like, I can't really convincingly say that they did that on purpose. If
No,
they
this
did,
is
I give
just
them
coincidence.
credit.
It's just a coincidence, I would say, in this case, because, well, yeah.
The color grading also was really good, because oftentimes I feel like when groups try to go colorful, they put the saturation up too high.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Fair enough.
But meanwhile with this, they kept, you know, the colors beautiful, but then, you know, soft, really, really nice. Everything just felt really summery and cheerful. And also, I don't know about the others, but, you know, people who know me probably can assume I am not a big supporter of the bikini single, so I really like the way they did this.
Smart.
Yeah.
They don't need to. Why?
No,
why
exactly.
Would they?
It's,
I mean, I
they
prefer
are,
this kind of costume anyway, instead of the
it's
bikinis.
like, it's not that I am against the sexy concept. It's not that I'm against that. It's more that a bikini single is too in your face. It's too obvious. It's too...
Yeah.
Like, you know, the girls can be very beautiful and very attractive without having to, you know, just have booba in your face. Like, which is what a bikini single is about in the end.
They did it well, you know,
Yeah.
like they would, and that's
Yeah.
perfectly appreciated.
They made the music video more about the girls and less about their boobs, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is the most important thing, of course.
Yes.
Yes. But yeah, I really liked it.
It's good. Meta.
I really like it too. It's really pretty.
Oh.
Surprise. It's a shocker. I think I like the way that the centers in this version get to shine. Like, they're more visible, I feel like, than the centers in the original MV.
Yeah, I
Like,
agree.
I still like the original MV, but I think this is much more to my taste in terms of the costumes, how they did it. It was funny, it was cute, everyone got to show off, and I love like they did the color coordinated costumes within like the little groups. And we have to remember, this is a huge senbatsu. There's 32 members in this, and still I saw everyone got to have like a little fun moment. It happened over and over again. They look great when they danced on the beach, and Chaparang looked really, really pretty in her blue costume with a flower crown. That was so pretty.
Sherprang had two really good looks, like with the yellow dress between the clotheslines, really beautiful, and then the blue just really
just
pretty.
perfect. And
Surprised
I
by
think
this point. She got fun of everything.
that's true. That's very true, especially now that she's in the US going to like some
Yeah.
space camp.
Yeah, Space Camp, yeah.
Hey, Scam.
Looking
What
good
up?
still while jet lagged.
Of course, but
Of course. No, but I think like the centers for this, I was a little bit skeptical with the 4 center, and then you have someone like Music being among that team, because Music is a really powerful center, which we all know.
Yeah.
And Fond is a really good center. So I was kind of worried, especially mainly for Paya, how this was going to go for her, but she did a great job. First main single center, but she did center for First Rabbit. And you know what? She looked really good in this. She's a good center, and she was really good with the other centers as well. There was no one who was like running away with all the attention throughout the entire MV. And that pool scene they did when everyone's just having fun, playing around, also so much fun.
Yep.
When
Yeah.
the main costume for this, I love it so much with the little like skirt thing going back, and then having like little frills and everything. It's so pretty. It's really summery, and this is gonna be on my playlist all summer long, no doubt about it.
Ah, sorry. That was great.
Yeah.
Yes.
I need
It's fun.
photo cards from this. Like I need a
Oh.
Namasasin of Chaplin in that blue outfit. I need it so bad.
And you'll be the only one because Chaprong is not popular.
No,
No,
totally
no.
not popular.
Rewarded.
Not at all, you know. Not at all, you know.
I'm never gonna get it, I know, but still I want it.
I want to.
Yeah.
But it's Chaprong. It's like what. It comes back later if we maybe talk about briefly about something else. Maybe something I'm gonna mention in recommendations.
Yeah.
Something that I wanted to let Rondi watch, but I didn't want to spoil what it was. You know what I'm talking about, Meta?
No.
First Rabbit, the end.
Oh yeah, no, of course, yes.
See,
Yes.
that was if you gotta watch it. That was the best thing. But we'll get to that in a later
In a
bit.
bit, yeah.
Everyone had shout out thoughts, right? No one. Is that it on Sayonara Crawl? Is there something else?
No.
It's a great MV.
Yeah,
It's a
great
great
MV.
song.
So everything has already been mentioned. So yeah.
Okay, want to be
Watch
sure.
it.
Watch it. Watch
Yeah.
all the
Like,
MVs.
please watch it. Please give the girls love for it because this single was just thrown in the middle as a sandwich between New
Oh, yeah.
Year's and the election.
Yeah.
And this is genuinely like one of my favorite BNK48 MVs that we've had.
Oh wow.
Saying
It's
something.
not the top, but it's really high up.
Ooh, great. Cool.
And
But
here
I
we
do
go.
agree that it's kind of like sandwich in, which is
It
a
is.
little unfortunate.
Yeah. Sadly.
The timing for it, not great. But okay. It worked out in the end. It's still something positive. People should watch it. They should.
And watch the
because they're missing
coupling
out.
songs. Like people, there are fan cams of the coupling songs, and it's a teammate song, Hoshi. Oh God, something. It's a really good song, and it has a small senbatsu. I think like if you go look at the debut live for this, go look it up. It has Kaimuki in it, Ja, Wone, and someone else. Nikki, I think, is in it. It's a good song. It's a good, really good single that just is going to be kind of slept on because we had the election so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, timing wise, not the best. But I agree. People should watch it because maybe you'll forget about the B sides because it's the A side that stands out the most.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of a little bit what I had with Rumor, where it's like, oh yeah, Black Jaguar. Oh yeah, that sounds like a cool title. I'll watch it when the MV comes out.
No
oh, it's a
MV.
theater song.
No MV. Ouch.
Like, and then you'll forget about it. It's like you should check it out because, as it turned out, Black Jaguar I absolutely loved. So it's like, don't forget. You'll never know where you'll find something you'll just love, even if it's just you. So that's good. Speaking of BNK, Sousenkyo happened. We talked about it briefly. It was fun, finally, to see them. To see them, of course. But also that it was on a stage and not from home, which was the second
Yeah.
Sousenkyo. So that was already a major upgrade. A preferable one. And not flanking on the second one, the situation was different. But it's just so refreshing to see a stage, see all the girls together on a stage, and then clapping for each other, be happy for each other, be crying for each other. That was really awesome. It was a fun event. Where's my list? I forgot my list. And it was overall really fun. I'm quite pleased with it myself. The whole voting thing.
Still a bit
tokens,
iffy. Still a bit iffy to me, the whole voting thing, though.
It gives a sense, and numbers-wise, it's unfair to compare it to every other selection there has been because I don't know quite exactly how it counts, but numerically, it's interesting to see the top 3, particularly the top 2, in that sense. And other than that, it's too difficult for me. It's bad. The whole token thing is a bad idea. It's like
It didn't work for me, honestly. So yeah.
I'll say about the tokens that it's they weren't as bad as I was scared they were going to be.
Yeah,
Like, when they
basically.
said blockchain,
Yeah.
I was like, oh god, will it be NFTs?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah,
But
Yeah.
so
basically.
far, I'm not seeing the blockchain at all. So,
Good. We
so
were frightened.
so I think it was just a word they threw in there because it sounds techy, you know.
And
it's a
Yeah,
buzzword,
techie,
it's a
but you don't know
buzzword
what
there.
the definition is. Yeah.
Yeah, but because I don't see how this election was blockchain at all. So, you know, okay.
No idea.
Yeah.
And
The
during
girls.
the election,
It is for the girls. We watch it for the girls.
Yeah,
it
exactly.
was also fun,
Um,
like, while the announcements were going on, because Meta was really nervous because she had AKB Megami at the same time as the election was happening.
Oh wow.
And she was so scared she was going to miss, like, the top announcements because she was going to be in a Meguri with Hee-chan.
Ooh, ouch.
My Heat-san talk was right when I think like it was around Kaimuk was going on. So I was sitting in the queue waiting to talk to Heat-chan when Miori was announced. And I was like, had it on the iPad on the side. I had my phone for the online talk. It was very difficult.
Oh
and
man.
then trying to be really hyped for Miori, and then no, there's a staff son sitting there looking at me while I'm in line.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crap.
okay.
I'm also really happy because my beloved Hoop. Yes.
Hoop.
Hoop.
Center for undergirls.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just outside of Senbatsu, but center. Hello.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
With BNK, they actually perform their other songs too. So
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's not
That's
like
true.
AKB.
This probably is better for her than
Yeah.
being back row in Senbatsu.
100%
Yeah.
true. Yep. But the back row of Senbatsu, coincidentally, does happen to be the CGM captain. So a great CGM represent. Awesome. Still, it's good.
It was
I think
surprising.
CGM.
Yeah.
That she
Yeah.
went that low, because almost kind of predicted to go higher. She wasn't higher up also in the first and second prelim, so then she ended up back down on 16. Like, kind of surprising, but still Sanbatsu where she should be.
Yeah.
Agreed. So that's
Mhm.
great for her. A little bit, for me, for myself, and probably for the X2.
Yeah.
Miori
Yay.
is also his number
Yay.
15, coincidentally.
Yes,
Very
finally.
happy. I mean, she's awesome. Uh, because also in part, I think, because she's also half Japanese, so there's a connection more. She stood out initially in the beginning. Even I in the beginning. I think, though, it was music that stood out to me first, technically, if you want to get really technical. But, like, Miori is just such a sweetheart. Like, she's so nice.
Yeah.
She very much deserves this. Out of all, I think I'm the most happy for her that she finally gets to be in Senbatsu. There would have been one person, the master of teleportation, if she would have entered into
course, of
Senbatsu.
Yeah, of course.
That would have been wow, which unfortunately didn't happen, but you can't be the queen in everything. You have to give
Yeah.
others a chance to.
To shine as well.
So I'm very happy for
Yeah.
Miori
But
in that
also,
regard.
watching live, like, I really felt so bad for Sita from CGM because she in the preliminary she ranked so much higher. So like when her rank was called, like because in the
Yeah.
preliminary she was like 12th and 13th, like well into Senbatsu,
Yeah.
and then she ended up ranking
18.
18.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
like the crowd went silent. Like everybody was like, oh.
Oh, what the? Yeah.
Yeah, so that was kind of
It
sad.
happens. It
And
happens.
it's also a shame because this is a good rank for her. Like compared to the last one, she rose a lot.
Oh yeah,
really-
21 places. Yeah.
So it is only a shame because she ranked so high in the preliminaries.
Yeah.
Yeah. That you set your hopes high, and
Yeah,
it's like, oh,
exactly.
she got this, and it's like,
Yeah.
just missing out.
Yeah, exactly.
And in a way, it makes it kind of exciting, on one hand.
But yeah, still,
But I would agree that would have been great if she would have entered Senbatsu too.
Absolutely. And it's
Um,
also fun seeing Kaimuk going back up in Senbatsu for this.
Yep.
Like she centered in for heavy rotation at the B side for the Undergirls doing
mhm.
Hashira Penguin, which it's Kaimuk's
Fits
song.
her. Oh yeah.
There's no doubt about it. And we got, I think it was so Om, Maming, Canning, Pim, are the CGM members in the Senbatsu. That is a significant rise from what we had in the last election.
And
Which,
him
yes.
and Conning ranked really high too, 5th
Yeah.
and 6th.
Mhm.
But
Oh, yeah.
it's
27.
good.
Oh wow.
Really good. It's
Yeah.
Kami 7.
Yeah.
You
This is
can't
really
get
awesome.
much better.
There.
Hmm.
I was looking. No, it's still awesome that 4 CGM members managed to get into Senbatsu. And that's considering that if I look correctly... oh, no, I'm looking at eligible members versus participants. Oh, that's still half. 20 CGM members participated
Yeah.
of the possible 25. And 42 BNK members of the possible 57. It's kind of half. But still, it's really impressive that they managed to do this. So that's really cool. Is there after that? I mean, it's awesome to see Pupe be ranked so high,
Yes.
number 8.
Talon, Kami 7, finally, so deserved.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Captain.
The aforementioned Canning and Pim, really cool. I mean, Kami 7, difficult to do, but still really awesome. It's kind of interesting. Looking to the tokens again, it's a little bit weird, but the difference between number 4 and 5, where it's like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's big.
That's quite. Yeah.
But-
That's a
But
lot.
then again,
difference-
let's be honest here. The top 4 are first generation members
Mhm.
they've all been Senbatsu essentially from the start.
Oh,
From
yeah.
the start. Yeah.
These are
so,
powerful members.
But also the difference between
True.
4 and 3 is also
Yeah.
really,
Yep,
really big.
true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Namnung, very happy for her. Did she center before? I was thinking. I'm gonna
Yeah,
take a
Yeah.
Namnung is high tension.
High
High
tension,
tension.
yeah.
Yep. I want to be sure. That means that everyone was a center at one point.
Yep.
So it just goes to show that it's very good that ranking Kami 7. But these 4, they are something else at the top 4. Happy for Noe. I was
Yeah.
I was watching it live and I'm like, there's a good chance she's going to win. And between the ones that were left after Namnung, Mobile Music and Noe, I was like, okay, this is cool. Oh, I got really excited. Like, I did not mind any of them winning. I was like,
Same.
I am
Yeah. Same.
perfectly fine
Mhm.
between these 3. I tend to have a favorite, of course, but between these 3, I was like, I don't care who wins. This is going to be awesome either way. So very happy for Noe, absolute darling. Number 3, it's still the amount of votes, as we said, between 3 and 4. That's also really high.
Yes. Huge. Man.
So it's really impressive. Number 2, and then it got exciting. The battle between the M's, Mobile Music,
The M battle.
the
Yeah.
M battle.
Well,
It's like,
almost like the essential ace battle of BNK because when you take away Chaprang, then Mobile and Music are the 2 people who have the most centers,
Yeah.
I think, among all the
agree.
singles.
Agree.
And like these 2 are legends, icons, and both of them deserve to take the crown in an election.
I was quickly checking.
Also-
So Mobile has 2 centers, but
Yeah.
Music, she has, she was for Sayonara Crawl, so it's 1 of 4th. Shunichi, the second
Yeah.
one, she was a double center,
Yeah.
and then she was the first center for Aitakata.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would, but also looking at the votes and the rankings, it really makes me worried for BNK next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not as
fair
high.
enough.
Yeah.
Because
So that's
It's
1, 2, 3, 4.
the,
5,
I
6.
think Puppe 8th is the first second gen ranking.
No. Puppe is first gen.
Oh,
The
fuck,
first
then
gen
it's-
ranking is
Oh
Font.
wow.
Yeah,
Font, yeah.
font 9.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Because if you
It's,
take out the CGM members, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 14, 15 are the first gens.
Jeez. Oh.
And because, of course, in case people forgot, the contracts for the BNK first gen members, 6 years, if I'm correct, and they
I think so.
end by the end of this year. They
Yeah.
end.
Around December, I think. Yeah. So.
And
It's
the talk
worrying.
is, I've heard this from Meta. The talk is that everyone except one is
Maybe
inclined,
one.
Maybe.
Maybe one.
That's a
Maybe
maybe.
is
one.
inclined
it's
to
like,
graduate.
this is what the members have essentially been saying, like, oh, we're gonna go all together. And now I can't remember who it was who said this, but it was like, so maybe one is staying, maybe.
How many?
So not looking good for BNK, because if the best ranking not first gen in BNK got what 40,000 votes?
Yeah, 40,000. Yeah.
compared-
Yeah, first gen of BNK. I checked how many there are. 29 as of now, which technically is 28 now. We'll get there in a moment. And if they all leave, and they're all awesome, first gen BNK, best gen.
Yeah, basically.
From BNK, with AKB that becomes a challenge. Definitely heated argument there. But it's like, oh, that's a big shift.
Yeah,
And-
That they
paradigm shift,
will
basically. Yeah. So.
that will happen probably one way or the other.
But at the
And-
same time, let's say if, even though I do not want this to happen because I love the first generation,
Mhm.
let's say they all go, this will be the true test if BNK is actually going to be able to survive, because we need, as soon as the first gen does the thing, then the second gen needs to just be pretty much booted up. You need to boot up almost all of the third gens into full-on teams or their own team.
Oh yeah.
They
Yeah.
need Senbatsu, and we
Could
need a
also
fourth
be-
gen.
Yeah, fourth gen definitely needs to happen, but I do feel like there is a lot of hope and just potential in the third gens. Like,
Definitely. And still in the second gen, there are plenty of members who are ready to go up there and be the next generation
Yeah.
who takes over the Senbatsu.
Yeah, just hoping.
course.
I'm hoping they're going to step up once the time is there. To be quite honest, because I'm not too sure myself at the moment.
because
So
like this will really show, is it BNK the group that is, great and awesome, or was it just that they got really lucky with
The
that
first
gen
generation,
being
yeah.
really
Yeah.
lovable? Like,
I think
And they are lovable.
I'm inclined to say that their success came in part for more than a handful. I don't want to give a number. I don't want to give a specific number, but I do think that with girls like Cheprong, Mobile Music, like I would say Jane, probably yes, have to mention her
Yeah.
too, and Jen is even. See,
Con.
that's where I'm going. I'm going already. It's like
Yeah.
they are so strong, so great, they're awesome, and it's like if these queens, they're queens in my eyes, will graduate, like will BNK survive? I mean, they will survive, but
of
will
course
they
there
keep
will
that
be-
momentum?
At what level, to
also
be
be
quite honest?
fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like-
of course there will also be fans who are currently, mostly main, or they Oshi, a first gen member who will, once their Oshi leaves, still be a fan of them, but also stay a fan of BNK and have
Hopefully.
another member
Oh,
that
yeah.
they support.
Yeah.
Like, there will be, I hope, quite a few of fans like that.
Definitely.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
I mean, it's perfectly fine to be a fan of BNK because you saw one of the members somewhere else. I mean, they've all been doing a lot of
Yeah, solo stuff.
various stuff. Acting,
Mhm.
the fashion, presenting,
acting.
series,
Yeah.
so many
I
things.
would also comment on that it says, I don't know what it says, but it says something about BNK's management and the group that all the first gens are going to leave. It
Yeah.
says something. I'm not sure
Fair
what
enough.
it says, but it
Yeah.
says something.
It I
does.
think it speaks to the issues with the contract. We've gone through this hasn't been really discussed on the podcast, but there's been several rounds of Cam that's been with the contract from the first gen to the contract the second gen signed. Like people who think being case management is like the good management, like no.
I would also maybe say it's maybe that the renewed contract will also be for a long time. And so
Probably.
it's very likely that even if there are first gen members who are like, oh, I would like to stay, yes, but do I want to stay for 6 more years or like 5 more years? That's another question.
Oh, yeah, very
So
much so.
it's-
Yeah.
So I
And-
feel like if like the graduation was allowed more freely, essentially,
Yeah.
then
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like more of them would stay.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
It
would
should
be.
have been more freely from the beginning,
Yeah.
if I'm
Oh,
gonna be honest.
totally.
Like after we learned about some of the stuff we did a few years back, like graduation shouldn't be punished in any, or not directly punished, but it shouldn't have too big negative consequences on your personal life's journey after the group.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It may be, you could say that they did that for insurance purposes, so that, to thrive and to be trying to be successful.
Insurance, 6 years is a long time. Like, I can
Yeah,
understand if they had like a 2-year, like that, it's like, okay, like, it isn't like, oh, you come and then like, oh, this is too hard and leave right away. Like, okay, like 2 years, yeah, 6 years, that's a long
Yeah,
time.
I
Yeah.
agree. I would be fine with 4, I think. Yeah, okay,
Like-
4, but six is indeed long.
6
It's really
is a
long.
K-pop
Yeah.
contract length. Like, that's
Basically,
a K-pop
yeah.
contract.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where they got it from. I don't know.
Could be.
It's long. It would be really something if by the end of this year, on a Monday it's this member, and on Tuesday it's that member, and then Wednesday it's that member. It's like,
No. I can't
that would be.
live through that. I can't have a week of graduations from Monday to Friday. It's gonna kill me.
If they're
That's
gonna
Saturday and
go
Sunday
all
too.
together, like
Yeah.
have a joint concert, have a
A
hot.
big joint concert, graduations all around, and then
Yeah.
everyone gets to wear a crown or
That
the
would be cool.
queen
That-
thing.
yeah.
They all appear on stage holding hands,
The
just.
Sakura no Hanabi's play.
No,
Oh,
oh god,
God.
I'm gonna make myself sad.
And they're all there on all these. Oh my! How expensive those gowns will be! Oh my god!
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
It's like
29 grad dresses at once. Oh.
Yep.
damn.
Oh,
it's like
So
man.
they could
even
also
Shinobu
do,
is like, I'm not going to do that.
I'm not
No,
doing
they
it.
could
No, no,
also-
no, no.
Like this would be heartbreaking, but this is what 101 did when they disbanded, where they had like all the members on stage, then like one by one they come to the front, say their speech, and say goodbye for the last time, and like get lowered, like and like leave the stage, and that's it, and like one by one just goodbye.
Next.
Next, next,
next
next.
one.
Jeez.
Oh.
Oh.
I
Don't
hope that.
do this to me. It's not gonna happen until freaking November or December, and I'm already sad. Stop.
I hope not. That will be. Damn.
Yeah.
That will get a lot of media attention.
Exactly.
That they're all. It will come across as negative if they're all like, yeah, we're done. I hope it will go well. We'll see. December is quite a ways. That means we're
There's
celebrating
still some time.
Christmas
There's
again.
still some time, yeah. There's
Um,
still some time, yeah.
At the moment, we can put on our tinfoil hats and just pretend they are trolling us, and they will all stay.
Yes.
Except
Yeah,
for
exactly.
one member.
Exactly.
Stefan will never leave me.
Except Charprong, she will go to space.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm going to space, y'all. Bye.
I'm going to say bye from the
Cannot
moon or something like
leave.
that, you know?
Herbrand cannot leave. She still has that NMB visit in her pocket. Like she
Oh, yeah.
can't
Oh, yeah.
leave.
That hasn't happened yet. That's supposed to be Chaprang, Janice, I think it's Tawan, and Om is going. Like, there are still members who haven't gone on their big trip, and they should do it this fall while I'm in
Yes.
Japan.
Oh, wow.
Perfect timing.
Perfect
That would be
timing.
a great time for you. It's like, there they are, hi! And they'll be like, hey, that's that Norwegian girl over there. It's like, oh yeah, it's Meta, right? Yeah, that's her, oh my god! And it's like, you'll die.
I am 100% sure the members gossip about Meta
No.
among themselves.
Yeah, for sure.
I
Yeah,
am sure of
understandable,
that.
understandable.
I can
Yeah.
guarantee you no.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh.
you never know.
But also
Back-
when they graduate, I have one request.
What?
Let every one of them center a song, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
That-
of them,
that's-
like big
yes.
concert, and it's just every song new center, all of them.
Fortunately, AKB has,
Oogoe?
some songs that they can use for everyone.
Yeah.
They have a few,
Yeah, quite a
they
bit.
could use.
Quite a bit.
But I do want to
no, I
point
would
out something in the election, just jumping back to it. There are so many third gens ranking in, getting good
Yes.
ranks in
Yeah,
just
that's true.
in
Yep.
next girls, under girls,
Yes, that's really
and
so much potential for third gens.
yes,
Poop, my girl, my babe, doing so well.
Popper going well, 29.
Yes,
Popper is the
Paella,
spiritual inheritance of Chaprang, because she's in big Chaprang Moshi.
yeah. Paella
Um,
really ranking high too. Although I am surprised to see how much higher Hoop ranked from Paella. That was interesting.
Yeah.
Like, they are both in undergirls, but they have what? Almost like they have
quite double, but like
Double,
quite-
yeah.
a 7 rank difference.
Yeah.
And yeah. Like a lot more votes. It's
yeah.
well, I cannot blame people who also fished me with her performance. So, yes, interesting.
Hmm.
And then Izurina will just teleport to wherever.
Yeah,
She
Izurina is going to do her own thing, basically.
Yeah, she is awesome. She can do anything she
Isurina
wants.
is a liar and cannot be trusted. That's the
Oh yeah,
conclusion.
yeah. That's true.
Yeah, cannot be trusted.
I mean,
Right.
where was she today? Wedding? Was it a wedding?
Was it? Crap,
Was
I haven't
it?
looked at her social today. I've been
Yeah,
at
same.
school.
She
busy.
is somewhere again. I forgot. I
Oh,
didn't play.
Of course.
close look.
Is it Suchan's wedding? Like Sumire?
Yeah. Sumira
Yeah,
SKE.
Sato Sumire, yeah.
Because I did see that too, and I was like, oh, maybe it's that, and it must be. It's too convenient.
At some point, I fully believe that she's going to like collude with other members to have it like, yes, let's take pictures together in these outfits, and now 2 days from now you are going to be seen in that outfit, etc. You know, so people, and we're gonna post those pictures on that day, so everybody thinks we were together on that day. Except I wasn't. Like I don't trust her anymore.
The first time, that's fine. You know, you can fool us once. When you
Sure.
go ahead and do like 2, was it 3 times by the end? I don't trust you, Izurina.
I think
No.
the saying is like, fool me once,
Shame on you.
Yeah.
you,
Fool me twice. Shame on me.
me.
Yeah.
Like,
We shouldn't trust her anymore. She
Yeah.
sounds one thing, and you'll never know where she ends up the next. She'll
Just
do something.
suddenly, you know, just you wait when they are filming the 12th single in Japan. Just look in the background, you see Izurina just walking by with a bag or
Waving.
something.
She'll be.
That would be so typical.
Yeah.
That would be so funny if that happened. She just stands in the background.
Yeah.
I want it to happen. I just see
Yeah,
it.
kind of like a Find Wildlife kind of thing, you know? Find
Yeah,
Wildlife.
finding Serena. That would
I
be
can
awesome.
see her do like a cameo with Nathan and Yuri in the background somewhere.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yes.
That's going
Having
to
a
happen.
or they're drinking somewhere. It's outdoors, and they're in a cafe or whatnot, and they're just outside, happen to chat, and people are like, "Hey, wait a minute, isn't that?" That would be fun.
Nah.
also, you know what? There is hope as to why she's also in Japan. She's there making sure Nachan and Yuri do their goddamn best with the song.
Probably.
Like,
Probably, yeah.
I'm so curious about that song.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
same.
going to just be the lyrics have Nachan's name on them, but in the end, it's just Isurina's lyrics because Isurina was like, God's sake.
I want it like this. I want it like that. Do this, do that. This is a great idea.
Yeah.
This works. Believe me, I've been there. I know what's good there.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And make sure my girls look good. Just, you know, these are my babies. Take care of them.
Yes. Like,
I totally see that.
Yeah.
it's like when the line distribution comes, it's just like, oh, this third line member has strangely many lines.
Why is that? I have no idea. Just random. Who knows? Oh, imagine.
Accident.
Accidental. Oops.
Someone
But
made a
we
mistake.
should point out that there is a CGM member who's gonna be a center. The center of the next girls is May. So we have
Oh, yeah.
a CGM first gen, we have BNK third gen, and a BNK first gen centers for the selection. Which is
Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Good songs. MVs. Soon.
We didn't really specify number 1 and 2. Music ultimately became second
Yeah.
and announced graduation. Because I don't know Thai, with Japanese, I know it by now. It haunts me. It's my nightmares. But with Thai, I didn't know. I had to see that, on the Googles. It was translated, and it's like, I know this. She kind of announced it last year, and someone even in that comment mentioned that, and they showed a direct tweet, and it's like, I know that happened, but I forgot about it, and I'm still surprised. It's like, no, not music. Come on. I'm very happy in a way still that she gets to announce it there. I think she would have obviously announced it regardless of issue 1. If she had one, that would have been a silver lining. an unfortunate one, but pick your poison kind of deal.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy for music. She's awesome. Gonna support her till the end. Still a little bit surprised, but been a while since that kind of graduation for me. And then the queen, the new queen, mobile one, fantastic.
Fortune cookie.
Yes.
Yeah, the fortune cookie center is center again. I mean, she did that too.
Yeah.
But fortune cookie is what put them on the map, and that was
But
their second single.
This is funny because now Mobile is going to be the center of both original songs that are main singles.
True, that's a fun thing for the trivias. Which is also cool. And I hope that will be fun. I wonder if they
Also,
tailor more or less it to her or not.
Hope so.
what do we hope for the original single?
With Mobile, she suits like the typical classic idol style so well. But at the same time, I know something for them be fashionable in Tokyo. But I think classic, cute love story idol song is gonna do so well for her. But she also likes the more girl crush K-pop songs also, so I'm not gonna be opposed if Nathan writes a full-on girl crush song. Go ahead, give it to me.
They're letting Nacha write the lyrics.
Oh god.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What could the lyrics become?
What could possibly go wrong?
I
What
think
could
Mobile
possibly
can
go-
pull off a rock ballad. I think so.
She is. I hope it's fun. I hope I'm gonna like it. It is mobile. Love her. So I'm gonna like it inherently anyway. But you never know. There could be a very off chance that I'm like, oh, this is so. Oh no. I hope not.
There's always
but
a chance.
there's always a chance, and I'm
Yeah.
always worried about that
There
chance. You
is
never know.
also always the chance that the lyrics are going to be like the most generic lyrics that exist to mankind.
La
Because
la
like
la 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 la.
my 17 in K-pop, they just released an English single, and like I was laughing about how non-existent the lyrics are. Yes, the lyrics are in English, but like you cannot get more generic, more say nothing lyrics possible. So it could also end up being that, like this original single, like no meaning to the lyrics at all. Just general, I love you, I miss you, I will love you forever. If you're not here, my heart hurts. That kind of lyrics.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Kinda is.
I'm
Kinda.
gonna choose to remain hopeful with the 12th single and say it's gonna be a fantastic song. It's gonna be a good original song. And it's gonna have a cool choreo because Yuri is doing it. And I'm gonna stay hopeful and stay positive until proven otherwise. I think that's the best approach. I
Yeah,
can
just
have
wait
with
and
it.
see. Just wait and see, I would say. So yeah.
Yeah. Because now we're done with the tokens, at least for voting purposes, until they start using the tokens for handshake events or whatever they're gonna do with them. I don't
now
know.
you said that, it will happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that
I
was the
hope not.
plan all along. Like they're gonna use the tokens for events.
Ugh.
I hope so. I hope that it's not the case. That's what I mean. But on the other hand, I kind of can see that happening. I don't want to, but I don't directly do anything in that sense. So, but I still don't want this to happen. So I hope not.
We're hoping for a good 12 single. Yes.
Yeah.
And
Let's just wait and
upload
see.
Looking
songs.
forward. Yeah. Just looking forward to the 12 single. It's gonna be fun. The girls are great. They all did a wonderful job. The Sousenkyo in itself was fun. Shout out to the hosts. I think they did a splendid job too.
Yeah, they're the same one from. I'm not 100% sure about the lady host, but the guy is the same guy who's done it since the start. Like, I've seen him live too, and he's super fun.
So that's good. I always want to bring up the
He's
host.
in the CGM movie. Like, if anyone's seen that, he's in the CGM movie.
Oh, okay.
So it's cool that they bring him back for that. Because he's a nice guy. I'm very happy with that. It's like a recognizable face. So that's awesome.
Definitely.
So the girls did great. The host did great. Fun concert. I think the first one was just a little bit cooler, maybe. But oh well. We have Sousenkyo back. That's one thing. I mean, disregard. There are bad things to say about it. It's definitely true. But it's just so much fun. It's just so much fun. in one hand, just by watching it, it's just a fun event for the fans. So I'm very happy for BNK with their Sousenkyo. And speaking of Sousenkyos, there was another Sousenkyo. NMB was like, AKB ain't doing it, we doing it for ourselves. Which is fun. I'm very happy that they chose to do that. I don't know what the rewards will be.
Is
Anyone?
it center again? Like it's normally?
Yeah.
I
I
don't know.
haven't really paid much attention to NMB, but it seems
Yeah.
like they have been doing stuff. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
True.
of
Yep.
the Japanese AKB48 groups, they seem really active just doing
Oh yeah.
things. They had the num battle, they have had, you know, this Sousenkyo, they've been releasing music. They just seem active. Like, honestly, I
Yeah.
should look more into them because they seem like they are doing fun things.
To be quite honest, it feels like the groups have been more active since they're not under one parent company anymore, since they're their own entity, which gives them the more freedom to
I agree.
create their own content. And maybe that's
SK
the main...
doing an original stage and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe that's the reason why there is suddenly so much more to enjoy, I would say. And so it's all for the better, it seems. So yeah.
Yeah,
I wholeheartedly agree.
I really support the recent, you know, each group for themselves as far as music goes. I enjoy that mentality. You know, it's each group for
Good.
themselves. And like, you know, maybe in a year we can get like a collab things again more. Like not just
Yeah.
collab, but as in, you know, competition style stuff.
Yeah,
like
exactly,
this group
exactly.
Versus this
That would be
group.
fun.
I must say, it has been
Like-
refreshing to see an AKB48 song with only AKB48 members
Yes.
and no
Yep.
Keep it
other
going.
group
Twice in a
aces.
row.
Yeah.
Keep it going. Like,
I'm not complaining.
And as
Like,
always,
even if
the start
they-
is always difficult, but they seem to be on a roll right now, so yeah.
Even if at any point they do want to reintroduce the sister group members again, then have it be like, I don't know, like every year that at least one single is AKB only. That
Be down
Yeah.
for that. Why
yeah,
not?
So it's like if there is, or even better if there's, I don't know. At the moment they seem. Let's hopefully at one point they start doing 3 singles in a year again.
Yeah, exactly.
Like if that was,
Hopefully.
I would live for 2 AKB only, 1 all sister groups. Like,
That would be. I'd be
Yeah.
down for that. I
Yeah.
that
agree.
would
Why
be
not?
a good balance because, you know, because it would be like, yes, we are AKB, so we do AKB only things, but also we are, you know, the first, you know, the spearhead of the 48 group brand, so let's also throw in one that is everybody.
Yeah.
Well said. I think that's the best way to state it. I would agree. They've been doing now 2 songs in a row as just AKB, no other sister members groups, and they've all been doing their own thing. Some maybe a bit more stronger. I must admit, I know that NMB is also doing a lot of stuff. I'm not really, since Mira left, she was really my big member. I've not paid a lot of attention to NMB, but I've heard so many good things about it.
I feel like NMB strangely hasn't had much, you know, international vibrations going on. Like it's like
Quite,
we hear
yeah.
things are going on, but I don't think there is like really many people who are going through that and writing out, oh, this happened. There isn't anything being subbed, even though there's
They are there
there isn't
quiet and they
subtitles.
keep
Yeah.
to themselves, you know.
Yeah, so good for them.
But still doing good work. I hear about it. I've known about it. It's like they have been doing the best job. Said it a few times.
Japan 48 in general, like for a few years at one point, it was just going full on down. Then I would say with Nemo Hamuruma, it was I would say it wasn't going up, but you know the downfall ended. It like
Yeah,
They
it was
didn't go
just,
down anymore.
it just
yeah,
lined
they stopped
basically.
the
Yeah.
downfall. But I would say like Japan 48, like they are looking up again. Like I am hopeful for the future. I'd say.
Great,
Yeah, agree.
great. Hope they keep it up. You know, the consistent releases,
Yeah.
quality-wise, or at least, you know, positive reception by people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be appreciated.
We need concerts. We need, you know, a national tour again would be
Yes.
nice.
Yeah, exactly. Or stadium concerts once
And
the
also-
COVID
Yeah.
measures permit it. So yeah.
Also, I wish they did more road shows. You know.
And yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
definitely.
Roadshows, just have the members in malls, everywhere.
Yeah.
Just
Start
performing.
there.
Yeah, that's something that Team
AKB's
8 used
done
to
that
do. Yeah.
before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Team 8 used to do
Yeah.
that a lot, actually, yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
They have done that. Do that again. Just you have the members, like spread them around the country. Like let nobody forget that you still exist. Like have it be you
Smart
go
idea.
somewhere, you see, oh, AKB is here. You go there, oh, AKB is here. Like you have the members to do that. So do that,
Yeah.
please.
Like
I agree.
BNK's doing road shows all the time whenever they release singles. It's working. People are coming. There are fan camps. There's engagement. There's community engagement. Like
Yeah.
create buzz. Do it.
Couldn't say it
But
better.
also a thing we haven't mentioned is Sayonara Mori-san.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
oh yeah.
Oh,
that's
The show.
before we go, a quick shout out to the top 3 for NMB: Joni C. Ray, member I know, Kojima Karen, the captain. They got super close. Super
Yeah.
close.
Only
500-ish votes apart.
Oh wow.
Damn. They're super. Like the difference between 3 and 4 is big, and then 2 and 3 are like neck to neck. It's super close. And then you got a member, I don't know, but DX is like, oh, I know this member for a particular reason. And why is that again?
Back in the past, there was an NMB variety show I used to watch, and it was at the time presented by Kadawaki Kanako. And in one particular episode, Chihi wanted to display her figure skating, but
Yes.
she really loved to torture the presenting host, Kadawaki Kanako, back then, and it's still funny to
Yeah.
this day. So it's
Yes. The first rank is Kawakami Chihiro. Chihiro.
Who stands out with her votes? These votes are easier to gauge.
Yeah.
Like a good
Yeah.
3,500 vote difference.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
wow, that's big. And I didn't really know her. I'm like, who is this? Like, Kojima Karen, I at least know because she's the captain. Remember in AK Bingo, she was announced. Well, she was announced before that, but it was announced also there. So it's like one of those things I kind of know. And Joni Shirei, because she also had a sister.
Yep.
That's,
Yeah.
but it's a member that you know. Shout out to
Yeah.
Shibuya Nagisa. She's still awesome for ranking number 5.
Yeah.
And then that's then in the. I wanted to quickly mention them.
Yeah.
And what was the other thing you wanted to bring up, Maria?
Sayonara Mori-san.
Sayonara Mori-san. I almost
Should,
forgot.
should
Show.
maybe consider changing its name by now.
Yes, please
It's-
change it
yeah.
already.
They've done 3 episodes now. I have seen the first 2 because the subs by Geese, Good Enough Subs, has been
Yeah.
doing that, and I've been downloading them on AO. And the third one, I'm still waiting for that. But it's fun. The hosts, I want to quickly get that out of the way. I think they're likable. The weirdest thing is I wouldn't know who the main guy is. You know, with Muramoto and Bad Boys, you knew who the lead was.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And here with these two, I don't.
I
Not
like
really.
their dynamic. I truly do. They were.
I also do.
they were
They're
hosts
nice.
for Last Idol beforehand.
Yep, which they
And
mentioned.
they are a good pick. Although, like I've said this to Meta, and I've always had this opinion. Why does there have to be male hosts? Why couldn't just Michan be the host? Like, but
Michan
at
is
the
there
same-
too.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
there.
so why couldn't just Michan be the host? Maybe have another ex-AKB member do that. But also, I don't actually mind the hosts. Like, had they been somebody who I didn't
Yes.
vibe with, I would be complaining more.
Of course,
But at the same time, these male hosts, they seem fun. I
I like them.
haven't
pretty nice.
minded them. They've made some good jokes. They haven't been too much, because that's my problem with most Japanese comedies. Like, the Japanese humor is so very different from the European humor
Oh, yeah.
that
Yeah,
most
true.
Japanese comedians just end up being a bit too much of the weird factor, and they haven't been. They've been, palatable to my European humor tastes.
They're not too much on themselves, which, if you're like Bad Boys, that was part of the appeal. Even with Muramoto, I really like that. But with these ones, they make jokes regarding themselves, but also the members. They make it fun and focus on the members, which is good. I think
Yeah,
this
definitely.
show in particular really needs that.
The show has been, the members have been really funny, doing really well. The only complaint I would have is that the show somehow feels rushed. If you get, like, the way that it's edited, it feels like they don't focus on anything. It's like they go from here to there, and this one member says one line, and then that one member says one line. It feels really fast because it's like the normal length for an idol variety show, but it feels a lot quicker somehow. And I'm not sure if it's in a good way. It just feels the entire episode feels like they're rushing through the thing they are doing.
Maybe
I
they
think that might
want to.
just be an early thing too. Like we're gonna see more
Yeah.
recordings later.
It could be that they are doing everything in one episode instead of doing like a 2-episode thing or a 3-episode doing the same thing. Could be because of that, yeah.
Still fun. Next episode number 3 is with Fashion Battle, and what I really like about that when I heard it, the fans who Oshi specific members, they chose the outfit, and that I really like the past fashion shows, and this is a very fun twist with the fans
Definitely
having
Oh,
that
wow.
interaction.
Fans,
That's fun.
The fans did great. The fans on there did great. The members did great. Was good.
They made curling. They did a curling match in the second episode, and it's like I don't know what the thing is called, the route thing, and it's kind of like darting, but then on the ground. And if they did not get into it, a secret was revealed or anything,
Oh, wow.
and it made it fun. I have nothing against curling in particular, but it's like it's weird. But this twist I really liked.
Yeah.
It made it fun.
Honestly, I just remember one exposed fact from that, and that is not Chan's underpants.
Hang on, that's the one you remember? I can't forget about. I think it's like Shita Miu who bites people when she's drunk.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah. I remember that. I remember that one the most because, in part, because they showed a photo of Yuna from Team 8. It's like, yeah, she literally bit her.
Oh, what the?
Like,
But
She
also,
vampire?
but also they said she got consent for that bite.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, wow.
It's like, oh, you got consent.
That's important, yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. But with me with the Yuna underpants, it's like it has a person on all fours on her underwear, and I'm like, what kinky stuff is she wearing? Like, what is that?
And it came from Mion. It's like Mion's underwear. That one was a little bit okay. I mean, my mom and sister share clothes. That's fine. They understand, but underwear.
I
That's a little.
don't think they share them. I think it's Mion gifted it to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no true. It's the gifting
Yeah.
to her.
Yeah.
Well,
weird
out of all the
gift.
things to give,
Yeah.
underwear is a little bit. Yeah, and I don't want to get
I mean,
too much
if
into
it's
that.
fun underwear. I guess
I-
that's a women. Like, I think that's more normal amongst women if it's, oh, this is a fun looking one. I
Yeah,
guess.
that I can see. With guys, it's like, oh, that's really weird. With girls, I can at least kind of get it. It's like, okay, but I don't think that my sister would ever do that. It's like, no,
No.
I would guess your sister maybe would do that with very close friends. It's more, it's...
Yeah.
That
she
will be a
wouldn't tell
very
you.
weird question to
Yeah,
ask.
and she definitely wouldn't tell you.
So,
That's
like,
what
sis, do you share? No.
I mean, she probably would. No. I think if there's going to be a brother-sister relationship where she would tell, my sister would tell me. If I ask her, she will say, "Oh yeah, I did that." I don't think she did. I don't think she would. She's not the type. I don't know what type you would be, but I don't
And
think.
then Eddie was talking about her feet smelling, I
Stinky
think.
feet.
Yeah.
Okay,
But
that's
also,
normal.
apparently that's enough that it's like rumors about it. Because Hee-chan is like, oh, I
Yeah.
haven't felt the smell myself, but I've heard about
I've
it.
heard Yukarin is dishing out all the secrets.
Yep.
She's been there the longest. She has heard it all. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, they are aware that someone has stinky feet.
Also, wasn't there a member who didn't want others to know where she lived?
Yeah. Nagisa from Team 8, current captain of
Yeah.
Team 4. And it's like, she's very private in that regard. It's okay. Or, what also came to me, Okabe Rin apparently does meetings with the members,
Oh yeah, in the
Yeah.
bathtub.
video meetings, while she is
Oh, yes!
in the bathtub.
Yeah.
Which, because it's late at night, 10 or 11, I think I read, it's like, yeah, okay, you can take a bath at that point. And between girls, yeah, that's fine. No, apparently the manager is also around. But she doesn't have the video on, which is good.
I don't
I mean,
think she has the voice on either because
no,
you know.
she's just like in the bathtub. It's like, hi,
Yeah.
enjoying the shampoo. And
Like,
Rin seems the
honestly,
guy who talks a
it's
lot. So
it's taking the going to work in your sweatpants when you're working from home to another level. It's
Yeah.
like others
Great.
are just not dressing professionally. She's just not dressed at all.
no, no.
Yeah. Efficiency.
Dress and
Efficiency
shampoo.
matters. Efficiency matters in that case. Yeah.
That goes to show. Hey, a new show. It's been a while since AKB. There has always been a Nemosu. I watch Nemosu. I
Yep.
like Nemosu. Regardless if the episodes are a little bit meh. But also in part, last 2 years, with COVID, it's like, there's so much thing you can do. But it's fun to see a new show. I hope it stays. Titles should definitely change. I think doesn't quite work. Do it for 3-4 episodes, and after that, do something else. But it's been really fun. We're already reminiscing about, what is
Yeah.
going on. Looking forward to the next. So that's great. I think that's great.
Hmm?
I'm very excited. It's fun. It feels like AK Bingo more or less the same kind of games in the vein of, the hosts are nice, the girls are great, funny. They still need a real comedic type member. You have Nakanishi Chiyori, who I think is very funny, and I really hope that with this show they get a little bit more comedic members in that way.
I also feel like this needs a bit of time with the hosts
Yeah.
and the members.
Yeah.
Of finding out the way the members right now shine the best, I would say.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like
Yeah.
that just needs a bit of synergy and the hosts knowing how to pull that out of the members.
Oh yeah,
And as
with
we know-
time it will
We don't
go.
know them that well yet.
Exactly. Which I also do like. Yes.
Definitely.
I have
After a while, they click. They become more familiar. It's
Yeah.
Japan, still a little bit different, but more
I
familiar.
also hope the show finds a way to develop an identity that isn't just AK Bingo under another name.
Yeah, fair enough. That's fair
Yes.
enough.
Figure out some things to do, some ways to do things. But also I am very spoiled when it comes to idol variety shows because I already mentioned them once already on this podcast, but 17, they do the best idol variety show in K-pop. Like, to the point they have fans who aren't fans of their music, aren't fans of idols in general, but watch them
But watch the show.
their variety show
Yeah,
for
I
the
gotcha.
variety. Like, it's to that point, so I am a bit spoiled on that. But it also shows me, like, I can see everything that could be done, that can be done. Like, last episode, they had an esports competition in, like, nostalgic old games.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's so much that can be done that I hope they will do with this show.
So far, so good. So
Yeah.
So far, so good.
So far, so good.
that's very positive.
It has
And
only been
I look
3
forward.
episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it goes to show that it's already looking promising. So I'm very happy. I hope for more fun stuff. And maybe, the 5th episode is a bit of a meh, but they have earned it. I hope it will be fun. More fun in that regard. So,
Yes.
great so far. Hey.
Although, one bad sign did exist.
Oh.
From the live show. Oh god.
Oh no! Oh, do we have to
Oh,
talk
I
about it?
think-
No.
Yeah,
I don't
Girls.
like it.
just even Koreans were mad. Like, Korean netizens picked up on that and were mad. Like, it was to that point.
So
Oh, yeah,
dumb.
Oh,
I
wow.
remember what you're talking about.
Yeah.
A classic.
Yeah.
It's not
classic in the
classic,
same.
it's dumb.
Yeah, you know it. You know it. With Kuro, who seems like a nice guy, but that's exactly the point.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, they're still doing that, but I don't know. I think Japan operates on a different in a different universe.
Yeah, basically.
Like,
I
okay,
applauded
let's.
you, Chan, once you pushed that stop button like in 2 seconds. I was like, yes, girl, you do that. Everyone, please.
Oh, it's and the funny thing is they showed shout out to Paradise and Kyoto from Bad Boys, who were the hosts, or well, they were with that concert, which is fun. I like both. I like both people, and it's fun to see them without their main guy, and both were very nice. I really like these hosts, so I can't help it. So it was very fun to see them. And then they showed all these previous classic clips, moments. And it's like from all the things that we do, they did something else too. We get Kuro with his mustache in his underwear. It's like, okay, this is AKB.
Yep, basically.
It's like, yeah, we go back to this.
Uh-huh.
We'll see what happens next. It's weird. I don't love it. I never really did. It's a bit too much. But okay, it happened. There's nothing we can do about it.
True.
Fun concert though. I think the rest of the concert was fun.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that we can talk about?
Sneaking in that CGM announced the 4th single, My Shikamikane, with Fortune as center. Yay!
Oh, my Shikamikane. Oh, that's a nostalgic one for me. Holy crap.
It's going.
And they announced coupling songs for the 4th single, and I'm very excited for My Shikamikane. Awesome song, fantastic Fortune, yes, but they're doing Niji no Resha as a coupling song.
Okay.
Okay.
If you have watched AKB0048, as many international fans have done, and that's been their way into AKB.
Yeah.
I can ask for you.
And then this is one of the songs from the show, from the No Name unit.
Oh god.
And it's just one of the most fun songs from the entire show. And yes, it's a CGM coupling song that's so perfect. It's gonna suit them. I think it's Angel and Cunning who are centers for it, and also perfect. And that thing needs an MV so bad, and I know all the CGM members are fighting with each other to be in that Senbatsu. There are BNK members coming over from Bangkok just going, this song, we love 0048, we need to be in this.
We want to be in it.
We want to be in, please.
Like, I saw so many BNK members just going, oh, they're doing Niji no Resha, oh my god, it's that song. Because it's that good. Right now, I think you can see it's in a Team 8 stage that they did during the social distance stages. Yeah. And it's a really good song. It deserves to be performed more, as with pretty much all 0048 songs.
Cool that they did. I think that's cool. I'm very interested in what that MV will be like.
Yeah, exactly.
Rainbows all around.
Lots of them.
You have a rainbow, and you have a rainbow. Sayonara Crawl already had a rainbow, so
even more rainbows.
More rainbows. Why not? Anything else? Then let's wrap it up and go to recommendations. So if you haven't seen it, people, AKB48 Sayonara Mori-san, who was a producer on AK Bingo, who deserves all the credit. Watch the show. It's very fun. I hope it will get better. Well, it's already great, but I hope it
even
keeps
better.
on going.
Yeah, keeps on going.
It's really fun. Shout out to JKT New Era. There's a second video. People should watch it. It's this time it's one song. Last time there were two. This time it's Kurumi no Dialogue.
Yeah.
Team A from way back. Old song.
Yeah.
Not too different. I mean, I absolutely loved the first New Era video. This one, not quite. I think they didn't really do anything different with the song. I think it's a little bit too similar in terms of presentation. But it's weird that they did one song. I don't even know what they want to do in particular with this New Era videos. I thought, do two songs, do a different version of them. But I don't know what they're planning to do with it. But I hope that will become something recurring every 2 months, whatever, and be like something very fun to look forward to. Also,
and that's for JKT.
Say that again.
I think JKT announced their second original single, Senbatsu, as well.
Yeah, I think so. There was,
Then that's something also we can look forward to, because the first one, I forgot the title, but I remember. I also forget the title.
Rhapsody. The wedding song.
The wedding song,
really
Rhapsody.
Cute.
I did like it. That's what I wanted to say, because I forgot the title, but I know what I saw and I remember really liking it. Which is probably the more important thing to remember. So also good thing to look forward to for JKT. DX, do you have anything to recommend?
Actually, in about 4 days, Sakura's new group, the Seraphim, are going to put out the first teaser for the new MV for the new group. So look forward to that. And it's scheduled to the teaser is scheduled to release on April 29th.
I heard that there's something interesting with that lineup. Did you also hear that?
I heard a lot about. I heard about it as well, but I think Maru can explain on that one.
Well, it's
Well, I was actually talking about that one of the members is Dutch.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
yes,
Yeah.
yes,
That's right.
That's right.
yes. Was
She's
Kazuha
from Breda.
Yeah.
Kazuha, and she's yeah. I think that was Kazuha. I think.
I forgot the name. I just know she's from Breda, which is a city where
Well,
it's like,
she
okay,
was Scouser
I know where
in
it is.
Europe.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's probably going to be very fun and very someone who knows how to throw a party. Probably.
Yeah,
Yes.
most likely.
Definitely. But yes, the group. I think they'll be. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. Yes.
And now you have the floor, Maria. Is there anything else that you would like to recommend further?
Well, Sakurazaka had their first graduation song released with the music video Boku no Dilemma. Really beautiful music
Yep.
video.
Fantastic produced.
Yeah.
Wow. Awesome. Really.
And the
Great
lyrics
song.
and the music video, like, that's like the module graduation music video. Could not
Oh, yeah.
be done better.
Like, wow.
It's the choreo really great. Like Watanabe Risa has like a moment solo with all of the members.
Oh yeah,
in
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, it's absolutely great, and the song also features all the members, which is yes,
Mm-hmm.
loving that. And it's just really beautiful, and the lyrics also are Boku no Dilemma. It's a dilemma, like, I know I have to go, but I don't want to, and I cannot stand still, but it's really great lyrics, very good, check it out. And also my all-time favorite K-pop group, the group that got me into Idols EXO, just celebrated their 10th year anniversary.
Oh,
10 years.
wow. 10 years
That's
already.
impressive.
Impressive.
Yes, good stuff. And I think that's about it from me.
Is there anything else? All right. Okay then. Thank you all for watching and listening to us. Third episode of this year. But I hope it will keep on coming with all 48 related news. In particular, it's the main thing I would say. And good things seem to be coming. So I hope that it will stay like that and be consistent, which is probably my keyword, and that we can have lots of talk. And hopefully next time, because people have different schedules and people can be busy, that Derek will also be able to join us. So look forward to that. I thank you again, and I see you all in the next episode. Bye.
Bye bye.
Waving.
Wavy,
Waving.
wavy.
Music, and girls. That